What is up, everyone? So, being car people, we know we're always trying to save up for that next mod. If it's wheels, coils, turbo, or a whole car, every penny counts. And with the app Upside, we have a new way of saving some money. So Upside is a free mobile app that allows you to get cash back on purchases of gasoline, groceries, and from your favorite restaurant too. It's kind of like a credit card reward system, but better. So let me show you guys how to use it. So we're gonna go on our map, and look at that. It already knows we're at Valero gas station. We're gonna claim our rewards. 7 cents back a gallon on premium, 22 cents on regular, and 25 cents mid-grade, and 25 cents back on diesel. That's a lot of money, dude.
Yeah.
So we're gonna check in right there. So we're getting gas. We're gonna take our receipt. Receipt's been submitted. We'll get our cash back in 2 to 4 days. It's easy as that. And if you have your card linked to your account, it'll actually automatically upload the savings to the account in 2 to 4 days. So if you guys want to take advantage of the opportunity, download the free Upside app and use code JimmyOaks to receive $5 or more cash back on your first purchase of $10 or more. Remember guys, every penny counts and it gets you that much closer to your next mod. All right, what is up everyone? So, hot topic right now, E36. Yes, and as per any usual project, it is getting out of hand quite fast. Our original goal was to turn this thing into a drift car just to get it on the track for the season so I could drive for the rest of the season since the coupe is down for a little while. Honestly, I'm just really excited to drive it. So, our goal was to just kind of throw an angle kit and some other parts at it, and then we're like, you know, we had a cage on order, might as well try and get it in and do all that, and then...
Not our fault. We're waiting for parts.
Hey, and then a lot of the parts that we need to like actually make into a drift car have been a little delayed, so we want to use this idle time to make progress. And well, it's been fully prepped to get a cage installed, and well, I guess now we're gonna paint it
Inside and out.
inside
And out.
and out. It's been 4 years since this car needed paint. Might as well paint it now. We gotta take the body panels off, well, some of them, and glass has to come out, right? So the quarter glass is actually on bolt, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
But the front and rear glass have to be pulled, so everybody's gonna come down and do that right now. And then, I mean, Spoon has like the whole inside already prepped, which is crazy. It's like almost, it's basically prepped for paint. Now when the cage is in there, you don't gotta sit around the cage and stand stuff, so do it prior to actually prepping the cage, right? So luckily the car overall is pretty straight. It doesn't really need any major body damage. If we wanted it like show car straight, it would take a lot of work. I'm trying to like give an excuse. So the car is actually pretty straight, which is not bad. So it's gonna be more of what we consider a scuff and shoot. I'll fix some of the minor dings and just paint this thing red again so it looks fresh. We got a lot of hands on deck. We got a good person to point us in the right direction, and let's get the glass out. Oh, right to the camera. Yeah, get your pretty face on.
I don't have one.
So you got a suction cup thing and a pusher thing.
Yes.
And then we got that thing. Yeah. You're gonna use that to plunge it through.
Yeah, hopefully. That's how strong the glue is.
You're gonna floss it out. It's like one of those things that it's like so simple and makes so much sense, but you just wouldn't think about it, you know? Oh, so the goal is to get this kind of like under the glass, so when you tighten it, it
just cuts
the glue
it.
all
Exactly.
at once.
100.
There you go. Look at it.
It's fine.
It's just cutting through. How good is that?
That's real good.
Oh my god. It's so satisfying.
Nice one. Here it comes.
There it comes. Ooh! That's it. That's it.
You getting in it? Let's go. Yeah, you're a glass guy.
There she is. Of course, not only are we taking the glass out to paint it, but taking the glass out makes it a lot easier for Spoon to weld and install the cage, right?
Yeah.
Win-win.
We're smart, not hard.
So the front glass is laminated glass. It's 2 layers of glass with plastic between it. It's a lot softer.
Okay.
This is one panel, and it's cooked at in excess of 3,000 degrees, and it makes it tempered.
So this isn't nearly as fragile as that, because that's made to break.
Yeah.
There you go. Trim out of here. New tool unlocked. What is this thing?
It's called a cold knife or a pull knife.
So it's basically a strong ass blade with an extra handle attached to it.
Here's a blade that goes in it, just for example. That slides in the handle this way.
Oh. Oh wow.
So if I come around a corner and the tool's gonna hit the paint, I can lift it up and still have control of the tool.
What's the brand on that one?
I don't even know. OE Tech, I believe.
That's it. That's awesome. All right, so if any of our CT homies need some glass work done, I'll put his Instagram right here. He does house calls and he's really good. He's been doing it for if anyone needs some Lexan work done, he is good. So I'll put that right here. He's just a good friend of ours and I really want to see him do well, so please hit him up. Now, the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna mark the overs at where we actually have to trim them before we take them off because, well, this is our last chance to do so before they can get painted, so. Spoon's using a tape line to get a better straight edge on the over that we can trim down so the over actually looks just a little bit nicer. People's cars don't have to be perfect. You know, nothing has to be perfect, but I'd love to see just that little extra effort, that like the extra steps that don't really take too much time. And this is one of them. Straightening this edge will do a lot. All right, so we're gonna add a couple more rivets before we take this thing off. It's a lot less scary to drill holes in this thing this time, huh? Then we're just gonna take them off, get them ready for paint. All right, this is the first time I've seen this car all red in probably four years, which is crazy to think about. It has been red and black or red, white, whatever, it's so long. The more we take it apart, the cooler it looks because it just ends up being all red. It's something that obviously we should have done years ago, but I'm not gonna lie to you, I mean, we haven't had the resources until, you know, recently. So this is really cool. I'm really excited to do this with Spoon because I know we've talked about it in the podcast. You've really learned how to pick your battles when it comes to painting, right? I feel like a lot of painters, they have their process in it. It's got to come out perfect because it has their name on it and all of that. But to figure out a process that's good enough for a certain product is almost a talent in itself.
Very fortunate to where I worked on both sides of the spectrum, where I worked on restorations and full show cars.
But you've all
a shit ton of race cars.
so you know that half medium, and so we're gonna do it. We got the know-how, we got the people, and we got the funds. And it's been like 4.5 years in the making, and I'm so grateful to be at this point. And I'm so excited to see it unfold. So you stripped, ready for some minor body work, because the car is actually pretty straight. It's a nice car.
It's really nice.
It's nice, right?
It's really nice. Yeah.
Not a lick of rust on the thing. It's actually overall very straight. So we're gonna do some minor body work just because it's not gonna take too much time. Spoon circled all the imperfections, and we're just gonna get right to sanding. It's gonna be a scuff and shoot, as they call it.
Good time.
Spoon's put a mask on, so I think we're getting right after it. So Spoon, the people at home, what's the step number one for this process right here?
Car's straight, it's in really good shape. Clear's still there, so 320. Finish it with 800, scuff it. That's it.
That's it. But if the paint was like missing clear coat and it was like rough, probably start a little bit lower.
Start with 180. Anywhere where you're gonna do any body work, I normally start with 180. Anywhere you're gonna fill, 80.
Love that. So the cheat code for this one, we're just gonna DA and spray, right? So
make sure you use the foam pad.
So the foam pad's a cheat code because if you don't have the foam pad,
leaves flat spots.
Leaves flat waves. Because you're just pushing into it.
Yeah.
So the foam helps disperse the pressure.
Yep.
First mark. First mark.
First mark. Take your time.
Patience.
Overlap about 50% of it.
The biggest mess ever. I'm closing the garage door and moving all the cars. Ready to get covered in a bunch of red paint?
We're born ready, huh?
Let's get to it. right, so this fender at some point was repainted, and they actually used clear, even though the rest of the car is single stage, right? So you could see the clear peel line right there, right? So obviously, you could feel it, you're gonna see it. So we're gonna do, instead of doing the whole thing in 320, we're gonna use 180, which is more aggressive. And we're gonna try and blend this out so you no longer feel it. And then we'll go over it with 320 to bring it all together, right? See how you can kind of see it blend through? Look it. You don't even feel it anymore.
How's that feel?
Pretty good.
Can they feel it?
I kind of want to give it a more distinct line, just in case, right? There you go. You don't feel it anymore. So now we'll hit it with the 320 to smooth it all together, to blend the rest, and we'll be good to go. Right, Spoon? Perfect. Body Man Jim coming at you live. All right, the E36, it's coming together faster than I thought, which is really cool, but I have to do one more ad. It's not, I'm not gonna consider an ad. It's, oh my God, I did not even. No, I didn't even notice that. It looked kind of fire. I got my red fancy pants on, but damn, that's bad. We're doing a new merch drop today. I completely forgot, but it's good. This one I'm actually really excited about. I'm not gonna call it an ad. I think I'm gonna call it an opportunity. We're doing a couple products, which is pretty dope, so hear me out. Ready? First one, 2 new banners. Check these things out. So good. Stevie killed it on these. So we actually did this as kind of like a spin-off or an ode to the old Hyper Rev magazines. You guys have probably seen these before. They're very popular, and we really like the style, so we kind of wanted to add our own twist to it. And honestly, dude, they came out so, like the Black Z one, insane. So
colors are vibrant.
Good colors. Now, the next product is something we've been wanting to do for a very long time, and we know they're very popular, and it took us a long time to get all the things in the works, and we didn't do very many of them. So this one's gonna be a very small batch, at least with the first one, so don't miss out, but check this out. So this is our very first batch of skate decks. I'm so hyped on these. We had the Black Z and the Blue S15 to go with the whole kind of theme of the drop here. I didn't just want a car shoved on a skateboard, so we put a lot of work into the background vibe and art to really paint a whole picture. I mean, there's a lot going on right here. A lot of Easter eggs, and it's just really, really cool. On top of that, we had to do a seasonal house tee, and so we did the orange. It's that time of year.
It's fall, baby.
It's fall.
Best season.
So of course, it's a merch plug. We gotta do it. It's all part of the process. So if you want to grab any of the following products, hop below, shop Jimmy-O. And for now, I'm gonna go get covered in some more red paint.
Many minutes later.
What do you think?
That escalated quickly.
It always does.
It always does. This is what this thing needed.
4 years ago.
Yeah, yeah.
Some lessons in life take longer to learn.
You know what I mean? Well, we didn't always have spoons, so.
It's been a journey. A lot has changed in the last 4 years. It looks so dope sanded, to be honest, like fully inside and out.
Can I talk you into a matte red? Because it looks good.
No.
Like the roof looks really good. Like right here.
It's cool, but it's not. That ain't it. You know what looks better than matte red?
What?
A high gloss red.
Yeah, that's fair.
All right, this thing is inside. It's good. So at this point, this is where you would usually, would you prime it now or would you body work first?
Bodywork first.
Bodywork first.
Yes.
Okay, so we're gonna do bodywork first, right? And we talked about the car being it's pretty damn straight, even for a street car. And so we're gonna do a couple Bondo spots.
No, we got extremely lucky. The car was very straight. Paint sanded very easy. We got small bit of bodywork.
Something light. So first thing I see is on the door, you can see the low spot right here where we have a little ding. So you sanded around this area with something grittier, right?
Yep, 180.
180. And I'm assuming you did that so the Bondo has a better bite, has more surface area with the higher grit.
Exactly. I mean, normally you want to do like 80.
Okay.
But doing 180, since it's a light dent, 180 will be fine.
At this point, we're spreading Bondo.
A little bit of Bondo here and there.
Oh, no. Bondo sounds dirty. Body filler.
Filler.
Doesn't Bondo sound like a dirty word, Steve?
It's got a bad rap. It's had a bad rap from all the hack guys.
But body filler is
It's a tool. It's a tool. Just like anything else. Used properly, it works.
Whatever. Let's fill this body up, all right?
Yeah.
Protection first, boys.
Can you fit in that glove?
No, I can't. Okay.
Before we go any further,
Okay.
different types of filler. Glazing putty. It's a lot thinner, a lot smoother. More for very finer, smaller details.
Is that for more just like deep scratches more than dents?
You can do dents, just
like
small dents.
Small dents.
Anything bigger, regular body filler. Just like anything else, you spend the money on good materials, it makes your life easier. You can get away with cheaper materials, you're gonna have to work a little harder. It's all in the prep, so you can make cheaper materials work. Race car. You don't want to spend crazy show car money on.
Yeah, I mean, this thing's gonna be banged up, and I'm the king getting hit. This car's gonna get hit. We all know it.
Ding on the door is small, so
Okay.
we'll use putty. It's easier.
Oh, stuff is See, the squeeze top is so good.
Yeah.
Just go.
That's a decent amount of hard there, yeah?
More? I don't know. That's
We good?
Yeah.
Spread and push, right? Get in there. Okay, ready?
You don't have to push. There you go. It's actually pretty good.
I'm proud of that one.
Yeah. Sometimes what you can do, fill the center where the dent is, and then just on the edges, just.
All right, Spoon, I know I need one of these things. What size block do I use for a dent that big?
Use your judgment. What do you think?
Either this or this.
Yeah.
But we're using a block here or a straight edge to keep a sandpaper flat so we don't kind of like dig in, right? So we keep the whole panel flat, or else we can kind of dig back through the dent.
Hit over 80.
All right, so we're gonna keep this flat the best I can, right? Like this?
Yep, and then switch direction.
And then like
Yep,
this.
exactly.
You can see how this end kind of blends back into the metal, but this is a hard line, right? So I'm gonna focus more on where there's a hard line versus the feathered areas, right?
Alright, stop. So you see how you're very close to being almost feathered all the way around? And
Yeah.
if you feel it, you're very close. So at that point, I'll stop with the 80.
Okay, because we don't want to get too aggressive too quickly.
Exactly, and you're still gonna take some material off.
180. Oh, it's still biting though.
Yeah. That's the good thing with putty, finishing putty. So run your hand over it, see if you're close. Nope, flat. Put your whole palm on it.
Whole ass hand.
Yep, nice and flat.
Feels smooth.
Yeah.
That's it.
You're
Almost there.
I would finish it in 321.
Man,
You can tell a body guy is good if you can normally fill a dent in one or two fills.
I'm gonna aim for one here. It's a small
So,
dent. It's a small dent.
Line up, and with the 320, you're not really trying to take any more material off.
You're
Now
trying to blend
now
it in.
you're just trying to get rid of some of these deeper 80 and 180 scratches.
Oh, I was so focused on this, I wasn't even thinking
So
about this.
you already knocked all the scratches out of this.
Yeah.
So now you just want to focus on getting these scratches out of it.
Was there like, can I circular,
Yeah,
straight?
that there's no dent there, so you're just sanding the scratches over.
Feels good to me.
You did a great job.
Yeah?
Yeah, no, you killed it.
Hell yeah. I mean, you told me when to stop, so it worked out pretty well. Or else I would have kept sanding away.
Go on.
I mean, that's a good thing with body work. You can fuck up, just fill it again. It's just a lot of time.
Luckily, we don't have too many of these, or else I'd go nuts. Look at that.
That looks good.
That's it. Like it never happened.
How's it look from the side?
So when Grant shoves my door in about an inch, we'll just fill the whole thing up with Bondo.
That's what you don't want to do.
Thanks. Oh, this is strong. So Spoon wants me to do a big ass dent.
Not a big ass amount. That's yeah. Slow the fuck up.
The dent looks huge.
God, that looks like a lot, but I don't know
No,
what
that
it is.
I don't know. That looks like the same ratio he gave me last time. This is just a. That's a lot.
Oh man,
I can pick some.
Yeah, pick some of that up.
Are you panicking? Because I'm panicking.
I'm not doing it, so I'm
Oh my
not.
god! Oh my god! Oh.
Now it's
There we
getting
go.
messy. Oh man.
Don't oh man me. He said like this whole thing. Uh oh. There we go.
Skimming.
Skimming.
Is that right?
Skimming. There you go.
It goes quick, huh?
It goes so fast.
Don't be afraid to put any pressure on it.
So relaxed and smooth.
That's exactly what I just did. Looks the same. So it's still a little soft, so it's easier to knock down because we're spread a little thick here, but I thought that one. Knock that down. There's so much damn Bondo when you know you're. I'm gonna just keep sanding. I don't need you, Spoon.
You got the heavy work done with the big wide block. Flat, but it can still. It follows the contour really nice. So it allows you to go multiple different directions very easily. You see the difference, right?
Oh yeah. All right, now the overall shape is pretty much there, so we're gonna use the smaller surface area one to get into like the weird multi-arch area, right? Oh yeah, you can see it now. Look at this ant. She's feathering in. Look at that. Nice, right?
It does look good.
You guys sand this? The car? Yeah, it's ready for paint.
The whole damn thing.
God damn. Damn, you guys sanded.
What do you think?
I love it.
Going to assume filler is going on that after, or
We're not going for perfect.
We're going for nice. Nice. I know what I'm doing. It's in my nose.
Stop.
So in my nose.
Stop. Stop. One, you're hitting the actual dot. Stop.
It's working.
Don't put the dolly directly behind it and hit it. You're stretching the metal. And you're doing it with the pick side. Nope, don't hit it on top. Hit it around it. You're gonna use the dolly to press up.
Oh, okay. There's a dollar there. Who's the professional here?
how's that look?
Ready for paint?
Spoon those goddamn tools.
Spoon hammered into better shape, and we're gonna use the Bondo to like
Blend it in.
blend it. I'm gonna try this. There we go. There we go. I think that's pretty good. We can sand that in the sheet, right?
Yeah, just get that big chunk edge off.
Oh yeah, that would be. That's good.
There you go.
So I kind of have to like make the shape of this bump for the turbo. I think it's pretty good.
You know what's sick? Once it's fresh paint, you probably won't even notice it.
Exactly. That's what's dope. Like the red hides so much. It'll be good. It's a drift car, so it's got to be a 6-footer.
Yeah.
It's pretty good actually.
That's 6 foot old.
Maybe 8-footer. Well, let's make it a good 10.
8 to 10.
10-footer.
Depending on the day and the weather.
Brian says
Brian says it's gonna look mint.
I got a good team.
Yeah.
And I'm so hyped and so grateful right now. This is gonna be so good.
One cold gym.
I'll take it. I'll take it. Brian's gonna make us do like 3, but we're good.
Brian's trying to find more dents.
He's dead. Look at him.
The whole car. He's just like
Dent searching.
Oh, wait.
Big dent here.
Race car.
Brian, there's an
All right,
over fender
we're not
though.
touching that. I'm telling you, this car had no dents on it. I've been saying for years, let's fucking paint this. But I'm kind of glad you waited till it was like a race car.
Yeah, you know what? Honestly, the universe has always seemed to align in the right way. And even with this car.
Good for you.
Personally.
I
like to be optimistic about this stuff. All right.
I think we're all excited.
This is the right time. Right time.
Dude, you never thought this was going to be a drift car when you bought it all them years ago.
No.
For a second, we did. Early on, we were like, oh, drift. And I was like, no.
You did take it to one drift event.
Yeah.
That's true.
What was in it?
M50?
M50, yeah, not even.
Non-Vanos.
And then supercharged. You know this was supercharged in it?
Mhm.
Yeah, it was
Yep.
it was M52 supercharged.
Yep.
And then stock bottom S50 turbo. Broke that piston. Built S50 turbo. And then probably Jay-Z eventually.
Yeah, that's gonna. Yeah.
This is a lot of work.
Nuts. You don't things go quick when people work together. This is a lot of work. I'd rather just pay people to do this because this stuff sucks bad.
I thought you were helping this morning, but you never showed up.
So it's been a hell of a day. We've all been going at it. Brian is finding more dings on this thing. He's got the special eye, but tomorrow we're gonna spot prime all the bare metal stuffs, and then it's good for paint, I guess. At least to get it to the quality that we want, and it should look good. It should honestly look really good. The fact that it's red definitely hides a lot, which is super cool too. Then we gotta wait for the cage to come in, which should be very quickly. We'll put the cage in, paint the interior, paint the outside, boom, boom, boom. It should go pretty quick. I'm excited. It's crazy to see so much change so fast, and it's pretty damn exciting. So what a day. But today we had some tips and tricks with spoons. You know, we've done a lot of this, but seeing how everybody guy approaches things differently is always really cool to see. It's always the same overlying process, but everyone has their own flow. So we're gonna see where this gets us, and I'm pretty excited for it. So for now, we're gonna end it so I can get home and edit this video. So of course, guys, if you want to cop any of the new products on the drop, hop below, shop Jimmy O. You guys know the link. We got the boards, the banners, the magnets, and the shirt. All honestly pretty low quantity. So if you want one, don't miss out. So for now, we're gonna end it. You guys know the deal. Like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more content. We'll see you guys very shortly.